All right. Yeah, thank you, Janine. I wasn't prepared to play. I thought I was going to skate through tonight. But since I am going to play, and my name's Bo, I'm going to do one of my favorite songs. And it's a song I've been doing a long time, and I never get tired of playing it, really. Knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt, and baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, jumped so... Hey, Dub! Dub! Don't run off. Come on back up here. Come on. Don't run off. I want you to tell us a poem in a minute. My buddy Dub here is a poet, and he's going to tell us a poem as soon as I do this song. Well, I met him in a cell in New Orleans. He was down and out. He looked at me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. You know, he talked of life, talked of life. Then he'd slap his leg a step. Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Well, I danced for folks at minstrel shows and county fairs all across the South. He spoke with tears how for 15 years his dog and him had traveled about. His dog up and died, up and died. After 20 years, he still grieved. Oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Well, now I dance at every chance at honky-tonks for drinks and tips. But most of my time I spend behind the county bars. You see, I like to drink a bit. He shook his head, he shook his head. And then I heard someone ask him, please. Oh, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Won't you please dance? Won't you please dance? Thank you so much. Come on up here, Dub, and tell us a poem, buddy. Come on. My buddy Dub Drinnon, everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Said the robin to the sparrow, I would really like to know why these anxious human beings rush around and worry so. Said the sparrow to the robin, friend, I think it must be they have no heavenly Father such as cares for you and me. Be like the bird resting in his flight, lands on a leaf too slight, and feeling it give way beneath him sings, knowing he hath wings. A little bird am I, barred from the fields of air, and in my cage I sit and sing to him who put me there, well pleased a prisoner to be, because my God it pleaseth thee. My cage confines me round, abroad I cannot flee. Though my wing be closely bound, my soul to liberty. Prison bars cannot control the flight and the freedom of the soul. He put me in this little cage away from gardens fair, but I must sing the sweetest song because he put me there. Not beat my wings against the bars if it's my master's will, but lift my voice to heaven's gate and sing the louder still. You heard enough?
No.
Tonight we make the poet's words our own and utter them in plaintive undertone. And not only for the living be they said, but for the other living, called the dead, whose dear paternal images appear, not wrapped in gloom, but robed in sunshine here, whose simple lives, complete and without flaw, were part and parcel of great nature's law, who said not to their Lord as if afraid, here is thy talent in a napkin laid, but labored in their spheres men who live in the delight that work alone can give. Peace be to them, eternal peace and rest, and the fulfillment of the great behest. Ye were faithful in a few things, over 10 cities shall you reign as kings. And ye who fill the places we once filled, follow in the furrows that we once tilled. Ye whose generous hearts are beating high, we who are old and about to die, salute thee, hail thee. Take your hands in ours and crown you with our welcome as with flowers. How beautiful is youth, how bright it gleams, with its illusions, aspirations, dreams. Book of beginnings, story without end, each maid a heroine, each man a friend. Aladdin's lamp, Fortunatus' purse that hold the treasures of the universe. All possibilities are in its hands. No danger daunts it, no foe withstands. And in its sublime audacity of faith, be thou removed to the mountain, it saith, and with ambitious feet, secure and proud, it ascends the ladder leaning on the cloud. Daylight fades, stars appear, evening angels gather here. What then, shall we sit idly down and say, the night is come, 'tis no longer day? Night hath not yet come, we are not quite cut off from labor by the failing light. Something remains to do or dare. The oldest tree some fruit will bear. For age is but opportunity, no less than youth itself in another dress. And yet, as evening's twilight fades away, the sky is filled with stars, invisible by day. The day is done and darkness drops from the wings of night, as a feather is wafted downward from an eagle in its flight. I see the lights of the village gleam in the rain and the mist, and a feeling of sadness comes o'er me that my soul cannot resist. A feeling of sadness and longing that's not akin to pain, but resembles sorrow as the mist resembles the rain. Come, read to me a poem, some simple and heartfelt lay to soothe this restless longing and banish the thoughts of day, not from the grand old masters, nor from the bard sublime, whose distant footsteps echo in the corridors of time. For like strains of martial music, their mighty words suggest life's endless toils and endeavors, and tonight my soul seeks rest. Read from some humbler poet whose songs gushed from his heart as showers from the clouds of summer and tears from the eyelids start, who through endless days of labor and nights devoid of ease still heard in his heart the music of heaven's melodies. Such songs have power to quiet the restless pulse of care and come like the benediction that follows after prayer. Read from the treasured volume the poem of thy choice, and lend to the poet's rhyme the beauty of thy voice. And the night shall be filled with music, and the cares that infest the day shall fold their tents like the Arabs, and as silently steal away, steal away.
Absolutely awesome. Dub Drinnon, everybody. He might have wrote some of it. He does write. It's a lost art. You just don't hear it anymore, especially around here. Way down in Columbus, Georgia. Well, I'm wishing I was back in Tennessee. All you North Carolina guys, way down that old Columbus stockade. My friends have turned their backs on me. Well, go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart, you love another. Leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Many a night with you I've rambled, honey, countless hours I've spent with you. Thought I had your sweetheart and all your love forever, but now I find it was only then. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart, you love another. Leave me, little darling, I don't mind. I miss my mandolin player and my fiddle player. These guys will be back in here in a few weeks. Last night, when I laid sleeping, well, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. I'm still behind these prison bars. Well, go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. Your heart, of another. Leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Thank you so much. That's a Doc Watson tune. Oh, yeah. Oh, me. I'm going to do one more. And then we're going to close this cafe down. I learned this song off a Jerry Jeff Walker album back in the early 70s. It's written by a guy named Gary P. Dunn. Gary P. Dunn used to play pedal steel guitar in Jerry Jeff's band. And I played this song in Heathrow Airport once while I was waiting on a connecting flight back in those days, and it didn't go over very well. Well, when you're down on your luck and you ain't got a buck, London, you're a goner. London Bridge is falling down, and move to Arizona, I don't know why. But I'll substantiate the rumor that the English sense of humor is drier than the Texas sand. And you can put up your dukes and bet your boots I'm going home as fast as I can. I wanna go home to the armadillo. Good country music from Admorella and Abilene, with the friendliest people and the prettiest women you've ever seen. Well, I swear it's cold over here. I wish they'd turn the heat on. And where in the world's that English girl? She promised me we'd meet on the 3rd floor. And of the whole damn lot, the only friend I've got is a smoke and a cheap guitar. My mind is roaming, my heart is longing to be home in a Texas bar. I wanna go home to the armadillo. Good country music from Admorella and Abilene, with the friendliest people and the prettiest women you've ever seen. I wanna go home to the armadillo. Good country music from Admorella and Abilene. Good night, Leslie. Good night, Eric. Well, I decided that I'd take my cowboy hat and go down to Marble Arch Station. And when a Texan fancies, he'll take some chances. Chances will be taken, that's for sure. And them limey eyes, they were eyeing a prize some people call manly footwear. And they said, you're from down south, and when you open your mouth, you always put your foot there. I wanna go home to the armadillo. Good country music from Admorella and Abilene, with the friendliest people and the prettiest women you've ever seen. I wanna go home to the armadillo. Good country music from Admorella and Abilene. All right. Good night, everybody. It's been fun. Fun night. Yes. Come back next week. My buddy Kenny and I will be here this Wednesday. Kenny Cohen right here. Best horn player you ever heard. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday. We're just going to get up here and jam. Rock it out. All right. Thanks, guys.